Hey guys, Ivan's Quantic here, back again with some more WWE 2K16 news, and this is gonna be a pretty long video, so get back, relax, turn on your PS4, watch some Netflix and chill while you listen to my soothing voice, because we have some more WWE 2K16 news, and this is all official news because 2K themselves have posted an article where it basically just trims over all the new features in the game, and there's quite a bit of new features in the game. So I'm going to be explaining most of the new features. I'm sure they're hiding some features for the actual game to come out and stuff. So this is all the features, basically all the new stuff in the game that's going to be in the game that's already been announced. I'm going to tell you guys all about. So let's get straight into it. Starting off, we already know it has the largest roster ever. We already know that. It has offering more than 120 unique playable superstars. And yeah, we already knew that. But some of the characters in the game are obviously going to be the cover star, Stone Cold Steve Austin, as well as the WWE Champion Seth Rollins, former WWE Champion Daniel Bryan, kinda WWE Champion Dean Ambrose. I mean, he won an Elimination Chamber. Bad News Barrett, Paige, and Finn Balor. And those are just some of the people in WWE 2K16, and it's going to be the biggest roster in WWE games history. So obviously, we already knew Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Bad News Barrett, Paige, and Finn Balor are going to be in the game. That's just breezing over it. Yeah, so the roster will contain an unprecedented combination of current WWE superstars and divas, emerging NXT talents, WWE Hall of Famers, and WWE alumni from multiple eras. So that's pretty cool. I mean, we already know there's going to be NXT people from the game, because if you go back and watch my trailer breakdown video, I talk about it, and there's actually like quite a few NXT t-shirts in the crowd. So there's like a soft t-shirt, you know, SAWFT. There's a couple of those t-shirts. There's a Baron Corbin t-shirt. So it's confirming all of those people. So we already knew there's going to be a lot of NXT people, as well as, you know, the NXT champion Finn Balor. We already have his entrance and stuff. And then it says WWE Hall of Famers are going to be in the game. We already know, like, Stone Cold's a Hall of Famer. He's obviously in the game. Obviously, people like Shawn Michaels and stuff are going to be in the game. And then WWE alumni from multiple eras will be in the game. So over 120 unique playable characters. That's pretty awesome. So next up, we know that Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator will be in the game, because fans who pre-ordered WWE 2K16 at any participating retailer will receive 2 exclusive playable versions of Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. The T-800 from the Terminator and the T-800 from Terminator 2. So basically, I've already made a video on this. There's going to be 2 different Terminator characters. There's going to be the T-800 from Terminator 1, the face pretty much, and T-800 from Terminator 2 Judgment Day, pretty much the heel. So you can play whichever one you want. So it's actually 2 separate characters. So you can be Terminator and your friend can be Terminator, and you can verse it out and see which Terminator is better. Obviously, Terminator 2 is better, but I'm not going to get into that. So pre-order the game now and get Terminator as a pre-order bonus, or do what I do and wait for the special edition to be announced and then pre-order it then. So next up, we know that 2K Showcase will be returning, because the franchise's popular story-based mode returns in WWE 2K16, enabling players to relive iconic matches and moments in WWE history. Along the way, they will complete objectives to unlock legendary characters, entrances, ring gear, match types, and unlockables. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, we had that video. We pretty much already know this 2K Showcase will be about Stone Cold. I mean, he's on the front cover. And I've said multiple times, he's on the front cover. It would be pretty stupid to put him on the front cover and not make a game mode about him, since he's actually not like a current superstar. If he's on the front cover, then the game must be about him. So there's going to be a 2K Showcase about him. Then that leaves, what are the other 2K Showcases going to be about? So I'm guessing there's going to be one olden showcase, which is obviously the life of Stone Cold. But then there's going to be a modern one. Which one's that going to be? I don't know. Tell me in the comments which one you think it will be. But we know it says from 2K Showcase, we will unlock legendary characters, entrances, ring gear, match types, and unlockables. So we unlock characters. Obviously, that there's in 2K15 you unlock characters. You unlock entrances. What does that mean by you unlock entrances? I have no idea. Maybe some characters will have different, like 2 different entrances. What about that? That would be pretty cool. I can't think of one right now, but I mean, if someone does 2 different entrances, like every time, maybe you can have 2 different entrances for a character. That's pretty awesome. You'll have different ring gear for players. Obviously, we already know different attires, and you unlock different match types, which is awesome. So, you know, maybe like a casket match you can actually unlock and play along the way whenever you want. So 2K Showcase is officially returning. Next up, something else that is returning is My Career. The franchise's career-driven mode, now in its 2nd year, will see players define their legacies by making critical choices while rising through the ranks from NXT to WWE to earn a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. In addition, they will compete against others, conduct personality-driven interviews, interfere with rivals, and or form the ultimate tag team. So from this one paragraph, My Career already sounds better than last year's My Career. I mean, last year's My Career in 2K15 was actually terrible. It was trash. But now, My Career ends when you actually enter the Hall of Fame now, instead of last year when it ended when you won the WWE Championship, which was stupid. So now you can interfere with rivals. So this year there's probably going to be an actual rivalry, like you'll have a good rivalry with someone. Unlike last year, you didn't at all have any rivalries. You conduct personality-driven interviews. So this is what I was saying. I've made videos on this where Renee Young actually did voice work for Universe Mode. But obviously now, all that voice work from Universe Mode has been transferred into My Career. So now Renee Young will actually interview you before matches and after matches, and to see, like, and you can choose either to be more of a heel or more of a face during those interviews. And also, one of the most popular things that people wanted in My Career last year was to create a tag team. But now in 2K16, you can officially create a tag team, and you can get the tag team championships. You can create a tag team. I don't know if you can make it with whoever you want, but you can make a tag team, and you can win the tag team championships. Sorry, this is a long video. I'm just going to take a quick Coca-Cola sip break. I advise you do all the same. So, Creation Suite is back. Building on last year's foundation, WWE 2K16's Creation Suite deepens the player's arsenal with new feature options, including Create a Diva, Create a Championship, Create an Arena, and Create a Show. Key improvements have also been made to existing fan-favorite offerings, including Create a Superstar, Create an Entrance, Superstar Studio, and Community Creations. So basically, this confirms that Create a Diva's coming back, Create a Championship's creating back, Create an Arena's coming back, and Create a Show is actually entering for the first time. So Create a Diva's coming back. I mean, Create a Diva wasn't in 2K15. It was actually a really terrible time for it to be gone, because now we obviously have the Divas Revolution. I mean, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Becky Lynch are all coming like on the main roster. They're all taking over. I mean, we have 2 Divas matches every Raw, and there's no Create a Diva, so you can't create those. So it was actually like the worst timing to take out Create a Diva. But in 2K16, I mean, you can Create a Diva, which is awesome. So Create a Championship is coming back. Awesome. Now I can make my World Heavyweight Championship with a white strap. I can make my WWE Championship with a white strap. I can make whatever championship I want with a white strap. Every single title ever is going to have a white strap now that Create a Championship's back. Create an Arena is back. Oh my god, thank god. It was gone in 2K15, and now in Universe Mode, I'm actually going to make I can finally make, you know, ECW, WCW, and not TNA, just not TNA. But ECW, WCW, you can make the old 2006 SmackDown Fist Arena. I'm sure that would be part of the game. You can make the old 2002 Raw Arena, 1999. Pretty much all the arenas going to be in the game. Create an Arena is basically going to be so only if you want to create your own custom arena. And Create a Show is actually debuting. A lot of people actually thought Create a Show was going to be Story Designer. But it's not Story Designer. It's actually something completely different, because it is Create a Show. So basically, this ties in with universe mode, I think. And now on universe mode, you can like create all your different nameplates. You can change all the arena things. You can add the pyro at the start of stuff. So it's not story designer. I'm pretty sure it just ties in with universe mode, but I'm not too sure. Speaking of universe mode, WWE 2K16 makes core improvements to stories, rivals, and match card selections. In addition, for the first time, superstars can be assigned to multiple shows, enabling players to have a broader experience. So we don't know much what's changing about Universe Mode. We know it's making core improvements to stories, rivalries, and match card selection. So we actually don't know in detail what's getting changed. We just know stuff is getting changed. And finally, now you can actually put multiple superstar on multiple shows. So now, if you don't play Universe Mode, say Stone Cold, you put him on the Raw brand. That means he can't be on the SmackDown brand. So right now, obviously, Raw and SmackDown are one brand. They're not separate brands. I mean, obviously, all the people on Raw happen to be on SmackDown as well. They're just one brand, you know what I mean? In 2K15 and 14, 13, 12, 11, you can't actually have it as one brand. So Raw and SmackDown are going to have different rosters and different brands. But now, you can actually make Raw and SmackDown like one brand again, since superstars can now be assigned to multiple shows. So now, online changing. Completely overhauled based on fan feedback, WWE 2K16 will provide users with multiple ways to play online with the WWE Games community, including an improved matchmaking system. So again, this doesn't tell us exactly what's changing, but from all the 2K interviews and stuff, they're showing a big focus on it. They're completely changing everything. Like, online online now, the way you play online, it's actually going to be completely different. The match, not only like the lag's going to be better, I hope, but like the whole system of online is changing. We just don't know anything that's actually changing. So now, an actually good good topic I like talking about is the 2K16 soundtrack. So now players can customize their in-game music through the addition of superstar entrance musics to the 2K16 jukebox. Additional in-game music will be announced later this year. Oh my fucking god, oh, thank god. So now what they're doing is, it's going to be the same thing as 2K15, where it's going to be a soundtrack. So there's going to be like actual music in the soundtrack for 2K16. So yeah, like, let's just say Wiz Khalifa, a few songs of his will be in the game and stuff, so that's still going to be part of it. But now you can actually add all superstars' entrances to the game as well. So thank God. So now a lot of people are like, hey, bring in superstar themes. This is shit. Why do you have an actual soundtrack? Bring in superstar themes. And a lot of people are like, no, keep superstar themes out of it. We want the actual soundtrack. Now 2K is letting you have the actual 2K album and superstar entrance music for your 2K16 game. Thank God. I'm saying straight out, I'm only using superstar themes. I fucking hate 2K15 soundtrack. I've limited it to, so there's only like 2 songs that play, because all the songs are fucking terrible. It's all country shit. I mean, John Cena chose this album. Like, come on, John Cena. Choose a fucking better album. But yes, now I can actually just have one song. I can put Mick Foley's theme song on repeat and repeat and repeat. So now the big thing is gameplay improvements. WWE 2K16 will build upon last year's foundation, including key enhancements and innovations based on critical and consumer feedback to deliver the strongest WWE gameplay experience to date. So, what are some of the things changed? There are improved controls. The controls and move library were overhauled to cleanly separate strikes from grapples. This change provides players with more control over the exact type of attack they want to initiate in every situation. WWE 2K16 also includes new attack positions, such as seated, to increase options for how players attack while experience greatly improved attacks outside to the ring near barricades. Opponents will now react more accurately to their environment. So basically what it's saying is, I'm pretty sure that the controls are changing. So now, like, strikes and grapples are going to be like completely different. They're adding different positions. So like a seated position, and you can increase like how greatly improved attacks outside the ring happen. And it's just really good, because they pretty much differentiating all the different attacks. So you can choose exactly, like what move you want to perform. Like if you want to perform a bulldog in 2K15, you need to press X and hope for the best that you will hit a bulldog. But now you can actually say, I want to hit a bulldog, I'm going to hit a bulldog. So there's improved controls. Now the really big topic actually is there is a new reversal system, because the reversal system has been reworked to improve the overall flow of the match and also create a new level of strategy during the matches. Each superstar has a limited number of reversals he or she can perform that recharge over time, meaning players might not want to simply try and reverse every single attack. In addition, WWE 2K16 introduces major and minor reversals for select moves. Minor reversals are easy to perform and only require a single reversal stock. Major reversals are more challenging to perform, however they yield a much greater reward than damage. Successful major reversals weaken the opponent in various ways and provide a new game to swing the momentum of the match in one's favor. So now the reversals getting completely changed. I know in 2K15, if you watch all the interviews and stuff, basically you know how they have this stamina system. This stamina system in 2K15 was pretty much to make it so you can't reverse everything. So like you need stamina to reverse and stuff, so they added that so every single move won't get reversed. But obviously in 2K15 you can reverse everything and everything does get reversed. But now what they're adding is like legit reversal stock. So there's a bar with 5 reversal slots, and when you reverse something, one of the bar gets emptied, and then if you have 5, now you only have 4. So they're actually making it so if you run out of reversals, you actually can't reverse. You need to wait for your reversal meter to recharge. We don't know how long it's going to take to actually recharge your reversal meter. From the look of the gameplay we saw, it actually looks like quite a while, but I don't think it's going to be that long at all. Because, you know, you need to reverse more than 5 times in one match, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. But another amazing thing is there is a new pin system. The new pin system starts with an entirely new pin minigame and offers a variety of new pin variations and reactions. If the opponent kicks out, a superstar may react to the near pinfall and gesture to the referee in frustration. In addition, WWE 2K16 introduces dirty pins and rope breaks. Dirty pins allow players to use the ropes to their advantage to try and pin the opponents. There is a chance the referee may see this and call off the pin. Rope breaks are another way to get out of pin attack, but rely on the referee seeing the player grabbing the ropes. In line with WWE live events and programming, there is no guarantee what the referee is going to see in a match. Oh my god, this is amazing! So now, if your referee shit, you're screwed. So basically, first of all, I want to talk about, I'm so happy. So basically, say I'm Seth Rollins, I hit 3 pedigrees in a row. I hit 1 pedigree on you, I hit another pedigree on you, and a 3rd pedigree on you. And then I pin you, and magically you kick out. If, like, you kick out, Seth Rollins will actually look to the ref and be like, bro, that was a 3 count, what the fuck are you talking about? Just like in real life. So if there's ever, like, a pin that's really close, your character will actually go to the ref and be like, no, that was a 3 count, that was a 3 count. Just like it happens in real life. It's all these little, like, tiny additions that change the game so much. It's all these little things that are put in 2K16 that actually make it seem so much realistic. Also now there are dirty pins. So when you're pinning someone, you can actually put your feet on the rope to get more leverage, so it's harder for your opponent to kick out. And so maybe, yeah, it's up to the referee to see if he'll actually see, like, maybe he'll see your legs on the rope and he'll stop the pin, or he might not see your legs on the rope and continue the pin. And third of all, rope breaks are completely different. In 2K15 and all the previous games, if you pin something and they're just near the ropes, it's automatically a rope break. But now, for rope breaks, like if I'm getting pinned, I physically need to press the circle button, and then that will put my foot on the ropes. If I'm next to the rope and I don't press the circle button, it's not going to be a rope break. I have to press circle and it'll go on the rope break. But the referee has to see it. So if I put my foot on the rope, I might get screwed and actually the ref might not see it. That's so good. Just like in real life, sometimes the referees don't see the rope breaks. So now if you press circle and you put your foot on the rope, you better not start. You need to still try to kick out of that pin, because even if your foot's on the rope, the ref might not see it, and you will probably get screwed, which is so good, because it's all these little things, as I said, that make it seem more realistic. So chain wrestling is back. New positions and attributes allow players to distinguish superstars from one another. There can also be ties during a lockup. During the tie, there can be a clean break from the tie-up or a cheap shot from either the player or the opponent. So basically, the biggest addition to chain wrestling is whichever player you use, it's going to be different. So someone agile like Neville is going to have different chain maneuvers to someone big like Big Show, you know what I mean? So Neville's going to, like, in a lockup, he's going to be able to, like, move around you, slide past you and stuff a lot, while Big Show's just going to try and manhandle you a lot in chain wrestling, as well as now, you know, if you're a heel, you're going to throw in a quick cheap shot in there. So now there are working holds. Working holds are new for WWE 2K16 and provide players with a way to regain stamina while depleting the opponent's stamina. Just like on WWE programming, working holds provide a way to collect oneself in the middle or late part of the match and prepare for the next plan of attack. So if you don't know what this is actually really good. So working holds, basically what it is, I'm actually not 100% sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure we saw in the game. So basically, like in real life, if you're a heel, you know right now you hold the right trigger, no, the right analog stick when you're next to the ropes, and you slide out of the ring. Well, now, just like in real life, if you slide out of the ring, your opponent will walk around the ring a bit, and you know the ref will be counting, and you just be like, oh, just hang on a minute, you know. Like in real life, the heels, they stand outside and they just wait for a bit and they do some taunts and stuff. So basically, that's all part of the game. Like we saw in the WWE 2K16 gameplay, we saw this happen. You see on screen right now that Seth Rollins is doing it, where he's just outside the ring waiting for the count and stuff, and that gives you some more stamina. So that's pretty cool. So obviously, I think only heels are gonna do it. I mean, faces don't do that type of stuff. So that's really cool. So now there's actually improved AI, because WWE 2K16 sees big improvements to the AI for superstars, referees, and managers. For example, managers can now engage during matches by either trying to distract the referee or get his attention to help out in the match. In addition, significant changes are included for match-specific AI, including tag team matches. Hold on a minute, player. Did you just say tag team matches are getting fixed? Oh my god. Tag team matches in 2K15 are the worst. I haven't played a tag team match that goes for under like 15 minutes. Every tag team match goes for 15 minutes. It's ridiculous. You try to go for a pin and the opponent always breaks it up. Like, even if I fucking knock the opponent out of the ring, he fucking gets up and still breaks it up. The AI is getting fixed, so tag team matches will be a bit easier, thank God. Managers actually prove more of a point now. So if the ref's like distracted and you're pinning him, your manager will be like, yo, ref, count, and stuff. Like, the referees actually talk now. So, you know, hopefully, if you set Brie as your ref, if you're playing as Nikki Bella and you set Brie, hopefully Brie will be like, come on, Nikki! That's a wrestling joke if you don't understand it. But yeah, Paul Heyman, if you set him as your manager, he actually talks and stuff, and he gets you motivated and stuff. So managers actually talk, which is awesome. So now there are more match types. Many match types have been added to WWE 2K16, including ladder matches, handicap matches, and tornado tag matches. So if you didn't know, ladder matches weren't even in 2K15. If you wanted a ladder match, you had to play a TLC match. So thank God ladder matches are coming back. I don't know why they wasn't in there. Handicap matches are good. So now you can have 2-on-1 matches, 3-on-1 matches, and tornado tag matches are back in. So now you can have a tag match where all 4 of your opponents are in the ring at the same time. So those are 3 match types that are coming back. But there are actually still a lot more matches that are coming back or being added that we don't know. So now there are dynamic entrances. With the improved presentation flow for matches, players are now able to take control of their superstars during their entrances and have the option to attack their opponent before the match even starts. Why wait for the bell? In WWE 2K16, players can decide when they are ready for action. So you know when you see the 2K16 entrances at the top left, it says breakouts. that means you can actually break out of the entrance and attack your opponent. So now when your opponent's making his entrance, you can attack him and start the fight before the match even starts. That's pretty amazing, especially with entrances. There's no loading screen between entrances. So if you know now, if between entrances, it's always like a 10-second loading screen. Now, instead of that 10-second loading screen, it'll actually like zoom in on the commentators, and the commentators will talk for like 3 seconds, and then the next person will come out. But yeah, you can attack your opponent during the entrance, which is awesome. So there are additional improvements to 2K16, which also includes an improved submission system and a vast number of new moves to create an even more engaging gameplay experience. So there's there's a new submission system. Thank God. 2K15, I'm like the only one, but I cannot do submissions in 2K15 and 14 and stuff. Like, as soon as someone locks in a submission on me, I lose straight away. Just like, I know you're joking. As soon as the submission's locked in on me, I just lose straight away. I'm so happy they are changing to the submission system. You don't understand. So the submission system is actually going to be like the UFC submission system. Oh my god, so now I can actually play like for example, someone like Alberto Del Rio, I literally cannot play as them because their only finishes are submissions, and I can't do submissions, so I can't play as them. So now, thank God, I can actually do it. Now I'm looking forward to, I'm going to set into 2K16, I can set Cesaro's, finish signature to the crossface, and I can use that, and the sharpshooter and stuff, and it's going to be awesome. I always love doing submissions, but I can't fucking do it. So basically, how the submissions are changing is there's going to be like a circle, and there's going to be 2 lines in the middle of the circle. The person applying this submission will have a red line. The person taking the submission has a blue line, and basically the red wants to catch the blue, and the blue wants to run away from the red. So you can see here what's going on. So the red wants to wants to catch the blue, and the blue wants to run away from them. So that's actually really good, and it makes it more fair. You know, it's just more fair, which is awesome. So now there are even overall enhancements. WWE 2K16 improves upon authentically across the board, including there is a new commentary team. For the first time, a 3-man team is now a part of the franchise, with JBL, new to 2K16, joining his returning commentators Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler. Thousands of new lines were recorded, primarily in side-by-side studio sessions, ensuring authentic interactions among the trio. So now there are 3 commentators in the game instead of 2, which is awesome. And now they recorded all their lines together, which means the commentators will actually talk together instead of like in the older games. Pretty much, Michael Cole will say one line, and Jerry Lawler will just say a completely different line that has nothing like connecting about it. But now the commentators will actually like talk together, and actually, you know, since they recorded the lines together, they'll actually like chat amongst each other, which is awesome. So there are even visual upgrades. This year's title features several thousand new animations. WWE Superstar and Divas appearance have also been updating, including implementation of full-clothed physics system, enabling attire to appear and respond as realistic as possible. There are improved crowd variety, as well as more realistic sweat, better hair, and hair physics around out the visual enhancements. So nothing to talk about there. Just the graphics are better. Obviously, the game looks more sexy. So there is a new broadcast presentation. Gone are loading screens between entrances and the start of matches. Instead, the camera pans the arena and over to the commentary team for thoughts on the upcoming match. Significant improvements were also made to the overall match presentation and flow, including new crowd members. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our wrap-up for the WWE 2K16 feature summary. This is not even all the features coming in 2K16. This is amazing. 2K16 is going to be awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.